Hey everybody, welcome to week 2 of Psychology 101. My name is John, I'm your instructor. A couple of things I wanted to talk about this week. First of all, last week, in week 1, we started on the importance of psychology, starting to get through some of the papers and that kind of thing. A couple things that are very important with psychology that a lot of people weren't thinking about. You're looking at jobs and things like that. One place where knowing about psychology is really important is taking classes at college. The more that you can know about your instructors, the more you'll be able to meet the things that they want to see done, and the better your grade will be. So learning about people matters in a whole lot of different ways. For this course, a couple of things I want to focus on: the discussion forums and the papers that you write. In discussion forums, they're important because in an online course, it's really easy to feel isolated. It's easy to feel like it's just you in your living room and you're the only one taking the class, kind of working on your own. Discussion forums is one of the ways to help get around that, to help you connect with the other students. So I really encourage you, as you're filling these out, to read other people's posts and comment on it. Find people that see things the same way you do. Find people that see things very differently from you, and get to know each other. Comment back and forth in there. So really take advantage of those discussion forums. I won't always be posting in everybody's. I'll be reading them and seeing where people are at, but they're quite a bit for you to connect with each other. The other thing is I've been going through the first round of papers, and generally you guys are doing a good job. A couple things that matter to me. It's not an English class, so I'm not going to grade you based on your punctuation, based on how you've credited people and those kinds of things. I want you to do that. I want you to add footnotes and so forth in whatever way works easiest for you. But I'm not going to be looking at that entirely. I do want it in 12 point Times New Roman and double spaced, basically because if everybody is consistent, it's a lot easier for me to read. So that's the main reason for that. You get Microsoft Office 365 for free as a student. So if you don't know that, just search Google Office 365 for students, and you can get it free. Use your MID email and password to download that. So then you can use Office to write your work and upload it. And with your papers, when I want them a page or 3 pages or 5 pages, what I mean is 1 page of content. So if you have several lines on top, then go ahead and make it more than 1 page. So that's a minimum. And I'm mostly, since I'm not focused so much on the grammatical side of things, I really am focused on the critical thinking. This is where most of your grade will come from. Your tests are a small percentage. The papers are where most of your grade comes from. So make sure you're putting a lot of thought into this, and don't just tell me information, but respond to the information, react with the information. And that's really what I'm looking for. If you have any other questions about that, definitely email me or post something on that first forum post so other people can see it and see the responses and everything. And this week, in week 2, we're going to start looking at some research and how to do research and some of those kinds of things. You'll have a chance to play with it a little bit. So I encourage you to get into that. Right now, it's Saturday morning, and several people have not submitted their assignments yet. And that's okay. I give you till Sunday night, but just so you know, class this next week has already begun. So don't get in the habit of waiting until Sunday morning to start working on your class. It's important for you to work on it throughout the week and then have everything ready to turn in when the time comes. If you turn it in Saturday night, Sunday night, that's still okay. You'll still get your points, but don't let things pile up. If you have any other questions or anything, let me know. Otherwise, I will post some of these as we go through and address some issues that come up and everything. Have a great week.